Hello everybody, we'll be playing another draft today, so let's jump right into the queue. Alright. Let's see what we have in our first pack. Everybody's ready, that's good. Let's see. Conduit of Worlds. Okay. Sprinter spawning. There's a planar disruption that might actually be good. Yeah, Scourge, but I'd love to go into a different direction than constantly going into Corrupted. Though with viral spawning, we are actually interesting pack, really an interesting pack. Sprinter might be an option too, though at some point it will just get jump blocked. Scourge would be good, Conduit would be good. I think I'll pick Conduit simply for now because I have no idea which other direction I would go. Planar Disruption would have been interesting. There is the Glider in this pack. We have the Battle Share. It could be interesting. Aside from that, 3 oil counters, remove an oil counter, create a token. Artifact, enchantment, creature with flying, proliferate, okay. Reach, trample, can be good. Though then I can also simply pick the Battle Share. Nurse, bring the ending. Glider. They're also not that easy to pick from. I don't have to commit into green now, or already. But there are definitely a few big creatures in here that might be interesting to go for. So let's see, there's Geth. And aside from Geth, nothing really interesting. Well, the hover wings are good, though expensive. There is a cultivator that might help us ramp into some big green creatures. Bursting Roots. So we have Cultivator. There's also Engraver. And I do have to say that Engraver is actually a good card and it can fill up our graveyard. And from our graveyard we can play with Conduit of Worlds. So there is a slight synergy here. I don't think it's... Oh, I don't want to say that this might be the final direction to go for, but I think I'll pick the Engraver here. There's another Conduit of Worlds, okay. There is Rebuke, which might be reasonable to play. On the other hand, there's also Stalker, which is a great 2-drop in addition to the Engraver. Conduit, Share, Rebuke. Yeah, and I mean also another Conduit in this pack in general. Though I think going for the Stalker here is reasonable. I think we will see Rebuke again. Or there is a higher chance to see Rebuke again. Here in this pack is not really much that we can work with. We could go for the Furnace, simply to have a land that we can also, we have to say that, with the Conduit of Worlds play from our graveyard. We could also go for the Terramorphic Expanse here and keep some colors open. and keep playing the expense from our graveyard. Roots could also be a card worth playing. I think I'll take the Furnace here. Zealot is actually good. There's the Gauntlet. Another big creature with the Engulver. Though there is the Necroskiddo, which is a great card. Creature or artifact. I think I'll take the Engulver for now. Reach Trample. Oh, okay. There's really nothing in this pack for us. Message library for Mir card. I think I'll take the Injector for now. Who knows, maybe. Though I think we are more flexible with Offer. Okay, there's Charforger. There's the Rebel, which is good. I also like to see the Spore Singer here. Nurse. Though I think I will take the Rebel here. Nice aggressive creature. Okay, Maze's Mantle. We don't have toxic creatures. Enchantment or creature with flying. 3 or less proliferate. I think that the canopy is more flexible at the moment. We don't have many oil counter synergies yet. I think here I think I can take Frill. Simply to dig for our win cons and then get back everything with Conduit of Worlds. I could also take the Engulver, which we want to ramp into. Though I think that we will see Engulver again over Frill, so I'll take Frill for now. Okay, Frill again, that's not great. Could also go for Thirsting Roots for now, as we can also play it from our graveyard with the Conduit. Maybe I have already committed too far into focusing too much around the rare that I picked. We do have a bit of black, so I'll take the... Yeah, destroy target artifact. Ah, okay. Put oil counters. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We have Mantis again. You may remove if you do untap it. I do like that. Malkator, not really the card that we need to play around. Affinity for equipments. We don't have... Well, we have one equipment yet. Aside from that, no other equipment. We could also go for another battle chair. And if we play our battle chair, which is so far our only equipment, then if we hit our entropy, we can also play the finisher next turn. Though I would like to have a little bit more on my 3 to 4 curve, so I'll take the Mantis here. Okay, we continue. Yeah, Titanic Grove is a great pick. Ooh, Crescendo is good. You may, until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. I think it's a good combat trick. Then we have Centurion, which is not that bad. Hunter's Maze. Copper Longlegs, also an interesting card. Titanic Grove. We do have a bit of Trample, so I think Titanic Grove makes a little bit more sense than Crescendo. Though we also have to keep in mind that Crescendo generates value, and I'm happy to have that. also a pump spell, so I'll take Crescendo for now. We continue. We have a Steward. That is actually a 2-drop that I'm fine taking here. There's also a Rebuke in this pack, which is reasonable, but Steward did quite some work in games against us. There's another Engraver. Then we have the Aspirant. Aspirant might actually be a good drop here. Well, Volt Charge is a great removal spell. Another Steward. This is actually a great pick for pack here for us, though Volt Charge is the card to pick here. A lot of interaction that we actually need. Tyvar might be a simple value drop or value pick because we have a 2 curve and copper long legs. I don't really need it right now. Though we could also simply sacrifice it, get it back with our Conduit of Worlds, and I'll take Tyvar for now.
This will make a thrilling tale.
Okay, let's check out again. Ah, okay. Ooh. Well, that is definitely a must pick here. Really good to see a Reservoir. Okay, so we can definitely work our way now towards oil counters. And then playing with a lot of value with Conduit of Worlds and our finisher. Or how we win games is simply by big creatures and beatdown. I would also like to have the Titanic Growth, but we will generate value with our oil counter synergy and then finish it off with Titanic Growth and our big creatures. If we can find a Titanic Growth, of course. 3-1 Toxic. Take it for now as there's nothing else in the pack. Same thing again. Here I will pick the Skull Bomb. As the creature gains trample, we draw a card. Charforger. We can also keep playing the Skull Bombs from our graveyard and simply activate the ability. So even if we have a lot of mana available, we can generate a lot of value with Conduit. So the Skull Bombs might be a reasonable play here. Okay, there's another finisher. Prism. Yeah, I think I will just take it as a beater. We don't have much on the equipment line yet, but the only alternative would be the Nurse. And yeah, don't really need that one. Prefer to have another beater. Yeah, we'll take the Centurion, though I could also take the Long Legs, but our free curve is really weak at the moment. So I'll take the Centurion here. Follow up by nothing. I will just pick the uncommon. Here I will play with another Furnace, Gruul, and yeah. Whoa, all right, we got it. We got it. What a pick! What a pack! Jesus, yeah. I cannot say anything against an Urubusk Forge here. Perfect, perfect card. Wow. Hopefully we see this in our opening hand. Now I would like to have some ramp creatures, for example the Cultivator. It would be really good. So WinCon will be oil counters. Scene Anoint. Ruthless Predation is actually worth it. I will mark that for now. Then we have Sacrifice. Sacrifice an artifact or creature with mana value X against target creatures. I don't think it's really worth going for the Sacrifice. We could also take another Engulver, though we have 3 really big creatures that we first need to work our way towards. And I think that is enough. And predation is just great interaction. We have a Furnace Punisher. Then we have a Scamp. Can be good. Good 1-drop. Furnace Spider with 2 oil counters. Target creature you control gains haste until end of turn. Oof, also good. 1 of 5 drop. We don't have a 5 drop yet. Maybe the Spider is better than the Punisher here. So Punisher is a 3 mana 3/3. Yeah. Okay, we have another Punisher. We also have a Troll. Yeah, Troll is just too good. Card draw is really good. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it, it gains haste. If it's equipped, you may destroy all equipment attached to that creature. I do like these control effects in drafts, though the Troll is really good. Okay, we continue. In this pack, I guess I will take the Better Fist. Here we have... Now I will take the Long Legs, also simply to interact with flying creatures, which are definitely common in this set. For example, the Thrumming Bird. Blast to each creature your opponents control. Creatures your opponents control can't block this turn. Well, might be reasonable, though there is also the Aspirant. I'll take the Aspirant for now. Another Aspirant, okay. I'll take the Spore Singer. Just to be a little bit more flexible when we build our deck. I don't think it will be that easy for us to win with our big creatures, simply because we have no ramp, or we didn't find any ramp towards them. We could take a Dune Mower instead of a Plague Nurse. Though Plague Nurse... I'll take the Plague Nurse. Here we have... I will take the Prism. Here we have... Yeah, doesn't really matter what I pick in here. Affinity... Mir... This is going to be interesting. The Brewerbusk's Forge was definitely the hit that we needed in one of our packs. Now we need to find it early. And let's try to build a good deck here. Okay. Let's start off with oil counter. Okay, we have the Reservoir. In combination with the Forge, it's really powerful. Target non-token artifact or creature you control. Yeah, this is a great synergy. Engraver simply to fill up our graveyard. Then Steward is powerful, Mantis, Troll. We can put 2 oil counters on target artifact or creature. Powerful. And creature or artifact you control. Yeah, this also works with the sacrifice from the token that we get from the Forge. So that is already... I do like that. We continue with... Yeah, I'd say definitely big creatures, so Engulver and Battleshare makes sense. Follow up with the Finisher. Finisher works with equipments. So I'll take Better Fist. Also looking for Proliferate here. Value. Equipment spells you cast cost 1 less. Finisher, Chimney. Predation helps a lot. Conduit can be cool. I could also be doing different things on turn 4. Spore Singer. Well, it's Proliferate. And if I want to work towards my win con, though, we try to play aggressive. We don't have many equipments. And we do we definitely have a lot of 1 mana plays, so I don't think that the Tapland might be that helpful, though it has synergy with Conduit of Worlds. So I might be playing, or maybe just 1. I think maybe just 1. Yeah, 1 feels better. Aside from that, our curve looks good. We still have 1 spot left in our deck. We can go for Stalker, though we have... Yeah, we have good 2 mana creatures. Equipment, yeah. Could go for the Spore Singer for the Proliferate. It's also a Vigilance creature. Canopy also proliferates. Could go for the Nurse on 4. We have good 4 drops. I've made the so far with our corrupted deck, I've made the experience that the 2 curve or the 2 mana value play should be strong. I guess I'll take 1 Frill here and leave it like that for now. One of our most consistent win cons will be the Forge. If we can put the counter from the Reservoir on it, we do have quite a few creatures on turn 2. We have synergy on turn 3. And yeah, Taiva, I do have to say, would be really dope. Really dope. Simply for the mill. Though if we mill our Conduit, then we don't have anything from our graveyard. Might be worth splashing, but I had some pretty bad experience with splashing cards in this set. So far I do like what we build, so you just give it a try. Oh man. Reservoir, yeah, but no red. Okay, this looks way better. There's the Forge. Turn 2 we could play, or we can play the Engraver. Yeah, we do have a turn 3 play, so I might cut the Centurion here, though Centurion has synergy with the Forge, so I will play it like that, and we get the Furnace out of the way. Okay. So opponent on planes. We get down the Engraver. Okay. I do want to get my Forge going. The question is, do I quickly want to attack, or do I already want to start to filter cards? Currently the way is free. And it costs... well, it doesn't cost an oil counter. So I might... yeah, I'll try to deal 1 to my opponent. Okay. Let's bring out the Forge. Centurion will see that we sacrifice a creature, so I will just play Centurion and Skull Bomb. I could also attack. Get 1 damage in for free. Yeah, let's... Though they will jump block the token, so I need to bring out the Centurion now. We attack. We could also attack with both, though the Engraver blocks the Duelist. For some reason my right mouse button doesn't work. Skull Bomb. Ooh, Attendant. Yeah, okay. Might return a land. Nothing. Okay. I could pitch the finisher here. But no. Okay, another land. We can activate this one, sadly, only as a sorcery. So what I can do is... I can pump up my Centurion. I don't want my opponent to go too wide. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the Skull Bomb, pump up my Centurion. This is a 6-5 now. Our opponent could trade if they want. We will go to combat here. Now we are already talking about a 2-1. Do I want to remove? No, I'm offering the trade here. Okay, our opponent takes 6. And then... yeah, I'm fine hitting my land drops. If they have Vanish into Eternity, it would really help them out. I'm pretty sure that they are trying to get Toxic going. Charge of Mites. Yeah, I guess that helps. Or that works. Centurion is a great job in this deck. Okay, our opponent passes the turn. I could pitch the Rebel. Rebel simply doesn't do anything right now, as they cannot get past the Attendant anyways, so yeah, I'll do that. Get deeper into my deck. Forest. Furnace Punisher. Okay. And Menace, 3/3. Menace is actually good. Okay. Next turn my Horus will be big enough to get past the Attendant. I also gotta keep in mind that I can crack my Furnace. Though as soon my... if I sacrifice my Furnace and I would get a land drop, we can simply play the finisher next turn. Punisher is simply a 3/3 menace for free. That's dope. I would also be willing to trade it in the next turn if they double block it with the Duelist and the Attendant. Ossification. Creature or planeswalker. Oof. Okay, I was a little bit scared that it would take my forge. I am totally fine with that. That's the removal spell that my finisher would have gotten. Okay. Let's see if they have offer. Okay, reunited. And I think, yeah, that can happen. We got a lot of resources out of our opponent. That's good. Volt charge. I could have done Volt charge now and got a 5-1 out of this one. But I'm also happy having Volt charge ready to disrupt my opponent from getting the corrupted going. Oh my god. Well, we are talking about activated abilities, and this is a triggered ability, so I don't care. Yeah. So that is okay for me. I will take out the duelist now. Yep. I also think that it might be reasonable to crack the furnace. So if I then draw a land, yeah, I'll take my draw step here. Troll. Oh yeah. First, I go to combat. Now my opponent has to learn that this is a triggered ability and not an activated ability. That is okay. We are corrupted now, gotta keep that in mind. Nice. Our opponent has a pretty good deck, I do have to say that. But I think our opponent had the same problem as we had when we played a corrupted deck. If you cannot get corrupted online really fast and simply profit from the value of corrupted, you would have a hard time. Okay, hard cast Glare. Okay, now our opponent has to deal with 2 threats. That's okay. GG. There comes an 8-1 trample. Good game. Well, we have Forge in hand, we are on the draw, we also have Frill, so this is a keepable hand. Swamp, there's a forest. Alright. Let's play a mountain. Currently I'm curving out nicely, so I don't need to frill yet. I'll take the better fist approach, get the equipment down and have a little bit of board presence here. Opponent 3 mana. Will definitely pay with that. Yep. Takes out our token. That's reasonable. And we can bring down the forge. Start profiting from that one. Our opponent urgently needs artifact removal. Next turn we can follow up with the rebels. Okay, we take 3. Opponent seems to have some instant speed interaction. Volt charge. So here's the thing. We can Volt charge the barrow and get in for free. Though our opponent would profit from the death trigger, but would see less resources. We could play the Chimney Rebel, but Chimney Rebel would simply run into the 4-1 there. On the other hand, we could also play the Engraver, which could jump block the 4-1, though the 4-1 is strong, I do have to say that. It's simply still 4 power. I think we will go to combat first and see how our opponent reacts. I wouldn't run with the Chimney Rebel into my opponent, so I guess it's reasonable. Our opponent takes it, makes sense. Then Rebel. Most mana efficient play, the 1-1 can block the 4-1 in the best case. And otherwise they would need a lot of removal now on... Or they would need to use the removal on the 1-1 to force us to block with the 3-3. Another mountain. Our opponent keeps hitting the land drops. I don't like that. Glare, hardcast, that's fine. That is, for now, also fine for me. We draw the mountain, so next turn we can bring down the battle chair. And then we go to combat. Attack for free. And here we play the Engraver. We could also frill the Engraver and start digging deeper into our deck. A 1-3 won't do much, especially since we have a 1-1 on the field. And we have Volt Charge interaction. Yeah, I guess this makes more sense. Our opponent hits the land drop again, okay. Hardcast Glare again. Whoa, okay. Our opponent definitely wants to get that damage in. I think I will thrill now. Maybe I find something. Land Aspirant, okay. So here's the thing. Do I want to kill the bearer? Actually not. I am fine taking 1 more damage and taking out the edifice. Because I don't want to let my opponent dig deeper in into their deck. Sure, we're taking 4, but... Okay. Our opponent has played 2 glares so far, so we could bring down the battle share and be really mana efficient. We could also play the Aspirant and Predation the Bearer. Though I'm not that threatened by Bearer itself. We will attack for 5 first. And we bring out the battle share. I simply don't want to give my opponent a death trigger from the Bearer. And here I'm also fine taking the 4. If my opponent has 2 burn spells now, I'm screwed. We're gonna go down to 6. Ooh. We could also... If they have any instant speed interaction, though I don't see it in those colors. Let's go to combat first. Let's go for the lethal swing. Salvo, okay. Our opponent takes 2. Let's play out the Aspirant. And in addition to that, we will... Yeah, we just have to play it a little bit more safer now. We have to take out the Aspirant. If they have another spot removal for the Aspirant, they could... Do they have All-4? Okay, they don't. Will they crack the draw spits here? They can have the Hex Gold Slash. Yeah, I'll just equip here. Let's see. Okay, they cracked the draw spits. Scary. They will have 4 cards in hand. Let's end our turn and see what they can do. Skull Bomb. Four mana available. Nice, GG. Okay, we are on the play. Actually, this hand looks really good. Sadly no Forge, but turn 1 we can get Furnace out of the way, follow up with Long Legs or Better Fist, then Aspirant and work our way towards the chair. Planes into Skull Bomb. Okay, this one gives +2/+2 and gains flying. Okay. Let's bring out Better Fist. Mm-hmm. Do I want to offer the trade here? Not really. Though I also don't want my opponent to go wide. So I might attack first. If they take the trade, I'm fine with it. It's just a token. Okay, they take it. 3 damage, and then we follow up with a Spirant and can block on our way back. We can equip this one actually for free. Though then we cannot block. If they play... Well, if they play an artifact, then we are anyways out of range. But yeah, let's leave it like that for now. We urgently need to hit our land drops, and we need to find another green source. Which is why Furnace Skull Bomb will hopefully help us towards that. Okay, they also have a Furnace Skull Bomb. I'm pretty sure I can take it out now for free. That would delay our chair. We are in the position that we don't have a land drop secured yet, which is why I think I will take it now. They will gain the life anyways, but they will gain the life also in the long run. I think the Mandible is a win con of theirs, so yeah, let's just try to take it out. Okay. We hit a land drop, that's good. We will attack for 1 for now, or for free. Bring them down to 17 again. They will most likely draw with one of their bombs. Then we can bring out the long legs here. And Furnace Skull Bomb, and end of turn we will draw with our Skull Bomb. I don't think that we need oil counters right now, especially since we don't have our Forge. If we would draw our Forge now, that would be super dope. Though we would need oil counters on one of our creatures to profit from Troll. We don't have much to do at the moment anyways, so I might still keep the Skull Bomb. Ambassador, okay. That trades pretty well. Our opponent missed a land drop. And that can also put 2 more oil counters on the Ambassador. That's powerful. Yeah, let's take our draw. Okay, we get punished for it. I think I will put 2 oil counters onto my Better Fist here. My creatures might die, but if we find a land now, that would be super dope. No Skull Bomb, okay. Then I will play the Engraver here and leave it like that for now. Let's see, will they crack one of their Skull Bombs? That is okay. I'm just looking for a way to work towards Troll into the battle chair, because currently my opponent is also heavily missing land drops. And we can outpower our opponent pretty quickly. Okay, they found their land. Let's see if they crack their next Skull Bomb. I mean, I'd take it, I do have to say that. And here I'm also fine taking the free for now. Conduit. Which card do I want to discard? Cannot even play Conduit. Let's get rid of Conduit. Well, not what I was hoping for, but at least we can find a forest now. First we can do other plays. We will play the Skull Bomb first. We won't attack with long legs. Yeah, let's just get our basic forest. Play it. And if we want, we can crack Furnace later on. Okay. Though I think we will just crack Skull Bomb in the normal way. And then we should be good to go. I might start jump blocking now. Flamestoker. Let's proliferate some of our oil counters. Now the question of the questions, do I want to crack Skull Bomb? I think I mean I can play Troll, draw a card from it. If I don't draw the land, if I draw a land, I can play the Battle Share. I don't need to do it right now. Yeah. Okay. Then I guess it's time for Battle Share. We can attack, but they will just jump. With Molten Rebuke, they can get rid of the Battle Share. +2/+2 and flying. Gotta keep that one in mind. But it costs 3, I just thought. Okay. This costs also 3. So we can make this a 9/9. And then a 10/8. Okay, our opponent doesn't attack. If they have a combat trick when we attack with our battle share, might be a thing to keep in mind. I would love to draw the Forge. Yep, we draw. Okay, Forest. We gotta keep playing those lands because we are at 6 and the re-equip costs 7. So that's still a thing that we need to do. We can crack the Skull Bomb for free, pump up our share. They don't have the mana for Vanish into Eternity yet, though Vanish into Eternity can get rid of the battle share. Still, I think... yeah, I'll attack first. Okay, Ambassador blocks. And fine for me. Let's see. Do they have the free 1 pump spell? Okay. Indestructible. Then they have a 3 mana burn spell. Maybe. We play it too, the 3 mana. Oh, Rebel Salvo, okay. Redraw. Nice. 7-5, that helps. We can... Troll should block the Ambassador. The finisher we can bring out next turn. And though we still cannot re-equip the battle share, so I will just keep it like that for now. We could also crack the Skull Bomb. Though I am fine where we are at. Yeah. We can also crack it for the normal card draw. But we will see. We can make our troll a 7-8. Opponent hits another land drop. Furnace Spider, okay, that's a good one. Enables haste. Okay, another land. We will wait with that for now. We will equip the battle share to the troll to make it a 7-8 and just attack with it. We will see how our opponent blocks. They would need to block with all 3 creatures to kill the troll. And that would mean that we can kill the spider and the flamestoker. Ambassador is running out of oil counters and we have a finisher pretty soon. I think they should have cracked their Skull Bomb already a long time ago. Okay, they take 7. I won't play the land, as we could only crack our Skull Bomb with that. I will take an oil counter off the Engraver and just pitch the land. Anointer. Okay, that's 3 damage. Yeah, let's... Target is probably clear. Going to be the Engraver. Okay, Forest. They can hit us for 8, but they would die on the way back. They have 7, 9, 10. And power-wise they have 4, 8, 12. Interesting. That is 7. And that's 8 damage, okay. So if we crack our Skull Bomb, they cannot kill the troll, but we would still present lethal. If we equip and crack the Skull Bomb, yeah, I guess that will force them to react. I should have played the Centurion first. I will play it now, simply to still catch up in counters. If I would have done that earlier, where you would have gotten an additional counter from the Centurion. They need to double block. Now want to see the spider gone. Do they have a pump spell? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Go down to 1. And then... yeah, pass turn. Yeah, they need to crack the Skull Bomb. They should have done it already way earlier. But then on the other hand, I don't know what's in their hand. Okay. This costs 6 currently. Okay. That's a total toughness of 8. That means that they would have to throw everything here in front of my troll and my Centurion could kill them. So far it looks like GG. If I'm not mistaken. I will simply crack the furnace to see if I find anything else. Okay, first we will go for an all-out attack here. Free from Flash could help them. The 1 mana pump spell. But even that would be quite devastating for them. Hex Gold Slash could also help them. Good game. Really good game. We are on the draw. Crescendo, Aspirant, and Gulliver. Enough lands, but I'm missing the early aggression. Do I have to say that? 1 mulligan. This looks... oh, well, not a lot better, but at least we can do something on the early turns. Okay, expanse. Mantis. Let's play Skull Bomb for now. If we miss our land drop next turn, we can Thirsting Roots. Okay, will we see... okay, Gladiator. Conduit. Yeah, we gotta make sure to keep hitting our land drops. So we'll go for Forest here. Probably crack the Skull Bomb. Though we do have a turn free play. Watcher. Okay. I think I want to draw here. Okay, Crescendo. Yeah, missing lands. We are missing lands. 1 more land and we are set for a few turns. Ooh, okay. Gives +1, +2. Yeah, with Crescendo we can do something next turn about the Archfiend. No need to attack yet. The question is, can they proliferate? Yeah. Respect to our opponent for playing the Archfiend. Ripskiff. Okay. Okay, we can take out the Archfiend. Though we will attack first and try to get some value. I want to, yes. That is fine for me. Our opponent gets to draw a card, but we also get a flyer out of the air. Okay. Then we... Okay, so now our Mantis will die. It's too bad. But I cannot delay the Archfiend. Archfiend will trigger. Okay. If we draw a land, we can at least play the Engulver. Okay. We are not corrupted, so that is okay. Opponent takes for 2, makes sense. Our opponent has 3 mana available, though no blue in it. We cannot play the Engulver, so we will lose that one, but we can bring out our Battle Share, and I think that is worth it. Otherwise, we could play Conduit and yeah, tap it to cast Roots, for example. So I don't see us profiting much from that. So we will bring up the Battle Share and pass the turn after that. Let's see if they have a removal spell. Okay, they don't. Did I go into a normal ranked match? What the hell? How does my opponent have Sheoldred? Yes, please. Okay. How did I end up in fucking ranked? How did one of my opponents play with Sheoldred in a Premier draft for Phyrexia all will be one? I got the loss. How? I don't get it. Well, we have the Forge, so we gotta keep this hand. We also have full of possibility to work towards more lands. Okay, opponent in green. Bursting Roots. Nice. This is helpful, so we will play Stuart for now. Another Bursting Roots, okay. Then we can bring down the Forge. And start attacking. Yeah, we don't care about the edifice. Matter the fact we can... Oh, we cannot take it out. Not too bad. But we can... activate only as a sorcery. Huh. Too bad. We could Predation with the token, the edifice. Which sounds reasonable, and then off turn we can frill Better Fist. As currently I don't think that Better Fist will do much for us. Currently our win con is the Forge and nice, GG. Mountain, we have the Forge. This hand is super dope. And we will start off with Forest. As can play Stuart on turn 2. Our opponent has a Cultivator. Let's play Forest into Stuart. Next turn we can bring down the Forge. What I'm hoping for is that our opponent doesn't have any artifact removal. Okay. Incubation sac, that's okay. Let's get the... Yeah, we need to play it before combat to give it the first counter. Such a cool card. Next turn we can bring out Mantis, which is also a lot of pressure in my opinion. Okay. Our opponent can create their first 3/3 now. If they have the land. Okay, they do. Spore Singer. Oh, okay. That play is reasonable. And then we will, yeah, create 2-2. Or 2-1, trample. Attack with it. Bring down the Mantis. Mantis simply super dope. I think this card is reasonable for a draft. No land drop yet. Okay, there it is. They also have a maze. Okay, first token. I'll say it as it is. I wanna creep pressuring my opponent. I don't want them to develop an even bigger board, so I will pump up my Mantis. In addition to that, we make the token, which is already a free one. We attack. And I'm also fine removing a counter. I really want to keep the pressure up. I want that my opponent jumps. Like this, for example. Then we have Frill for their end step. Predation. Yep. They cannot create another one. They are 1 mana short. I will pitch... I think I will pitch the finisher here, simply because the Punisher has Menace, and we can bring it out even earlier. Okay. Ooh, Reservoir. This triggers at the beginning of our upkeep. So I will Predation Spore Singer. Let's see how our opponent reacts. Okay, they don't react at all. And then we will go to combat. We deal 7. Bring out the Reservoir. And the Furnace Punisher. They draw with the mace, okay. Super dope. Well, this is the perfect opening hand. I won't change a thing. Swamp, okay. We can play Long Legs or Engraver. I think we need Long Legs in the long run. Who would have guessed? So I will bring out Engraver. Next turn I can follow up with the Forge. The Forge can then accumulate counters from the Reservoir. And Long Legs can be sacrificed to also proliferate the counters on the Forge. Gladiator. That is okay. We will... yeah, keep it like that. And simply play the Forge. Get our first counter. Yeah, and simply start pressuring. We've got nothing to lose. We could have also filtered. That might have been, or would have been a better play. If we find an untapped land next turn, we can simply speed up the process. If they don't answer the Forge, they'll be in trouble. We take 2. They pass the turn. Okay. Definitely on the Forge. We draw a Troll. Okay, let's go to combat. And attack for free. And yeah, let's play long legs. Let's simply give it a try. And we get the land out of the way. This is going to accumulate very fast, and this is going to be really scary for our opponent. They can have Serum Snare. I think Serum Snare bounces non-land permanents, if I remember correctly. I think I will pitch the Aspirant here. I don't see where I currently need it for. And I think I can speed up the process of winning by getting rid of it and getting deeper into our deck. Forest would have also been great. Okay. Forge. Forest, super dope. So our Troll will also draw us a card. We attack with a 5/1. I think at some point, or now, they should throw the... Alright, our opponent has seen enough. Super dope. Well, we have the Forge in hand. Okay, our opponent playing Corrupted here. It's going to be a tough one, but Chimney Rebel will help next turn. Vanish into Eternity is always something that I'm afraid of in Oz of Colors. Edifice, okay. People really like this card. Yeah, I want to keep the pressure up. Our opponent can trade for our Rebel, that's okay. But I gotta keep it going. I think I will also take the next hit from the Duelist, and afterwards I would start to jump block. The thing is, choose target non-land permanent. Oh, okay. That is scary. Jesus. Yeah, I'll take it for now. Better Fist, okay. We can... at least build a board here. Forge attack with a 3/1. We have a lot of creatures that we can jump block with now, though the Zealot is really powerful. Phyrexia and Soldier, gotta keep that one in mind. Oh, it is focused around toxic creatures, so... Edifice, okay. I will take care of my 3/1. but our opponent also pays for it. Okay, now we are at the point where I will start to jump block. I hope to draw Phyrexia. Yes, okay. Okay, we could play Conduit of Worlds and with 2 mana, yeah, do actually nothing. But with the long legs, we can jump block in the next turn and then sacrifice to proliferate, which is what I definitely want to do. And yeah, for now we will create a token. Take for 4. Opponent takes it. We go with long legs. And then I think simply because I can, I could also re-equip the Aspirant with the Better Fist. Maybe that'll pay off in the long run. And yeah, as I've said, we will now just jump block, proliferate, see how it goes. If they draw Eternity, okay, they got it. And it exiles, that is the bad thing. Oh my god. Do I want to allow them to get corrupted going? I think 1 is okay. Let's see. Next turn we can jump block. Chimney Rebel would be really a card that I would like to get back with Conduit. So what I'll do is I will attack for free. They take it. Okay. Next turn we can take a lot, but in the long run we can produce a lot of tokens with the Chimney Rebel. So I guess I will keep it like that for now. Really scary that they found the Vanish into Eternity as an answer for our Forge is really, really devastating. If they have another Vanish, that would also be a real setback. But I do have to say, damn, this card is busted. Well, not busted, but it's really good. Shepherd. Oh my god. Okay, next turn they will come for 3, 4, 5. They need to block. At least one of our creatures. Yeah, let's see. I can get rid of the Zealot. Or I can get rid of the Shepherd. I think I want to get rid of the Shepherd, right? I think I do. So we take 5. Barrow. Ah, no volt charge. No volt charge. Yeah. Too bad. This is really sad. Too bad. But a cool game. We are now 6-2 with this loss. Another hard cast vanish. Yeah, good game. Opponent goes first. On the draw. Don't have our forge. But the hand is okay. Mantis, okay. Engraver. I think I want to dig deeper. I will go for Frill next turn. Oh, Warwick, that's good. What do I want to pitch? I think long legs can go. And Galva, okay. Conduit. Rebel, really good. Yeah, let's take out Warwick first. Let's bring up Mantis. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I think we need to play Aspirant into Skull Bomb and then also sacrifice simply to secure our land drop. If our Aspirant doesn't survive. Adaptive, that's good. At least it's good that it comes out at last. Okay. If they have a pump spell, I definitely want to bait it. So Titanic Grove, maybe. Okay, note. Do I want to crack it? Anointer, okay. Then I will definitely need to crack it. Come on, give me a land. That is not a land. That is a land, okay. Let's go for a 6/6 here first. They still have a lot of power on board, and if they have just one Volt Charge again, we are going down. Warwick, oh my god, okay. They will proliferate again. Engraver will dig. Yep. Yeah, this is it. Oh my god, we really couldn't finish this one draft as 7 wins. Okay. Well, it happens. Okay guys, that was it. We played 6-3, super dope. I still have no idea what happened in the first match where our opponent played Sheoldred the Apocalypse. I have no idea about that. Let's get into the recap of the deck. Okay, so what has to be said is simply Urabrask's Forge is really good in draft. It is a consistent attack, it grows, and so on, especially combined with Churning Reservoir. Super dope. The rest of the deck, I do have to say I'm a fan of the Engraver and of the Steward. Those cards don't look that attractive on the first look, but also the activated ability from the Steward is, in my opinion, really good. Engraver lets you dig deeper. Also, shout out to the Troll. Simply, when you have a permanent with oil counters on it, you get to draw a card. I think that's good. Conduit of Worlds didn't do anything for me in this one, so I'm not that fan of it. Mantis is a card. I think it's a bit underrated, but I think it does definitely a good job, simply because you can untap it on attack, and yeah, kind of like attacking with a vigilant creature is super dope, especially when it then turns out to be a 5/4. Volt Charge is okay, does its job. One cheaper would be super dope, but then you wouldn't have to proliferate. And yeah, overall, Urabrask's Forge just very powerful. Did a great job here. Predation, good fight spell. Thrill of Possibility, great to dig deeper. And overall, I enjoyed this deck. Super sad that we turned out 6-3. And as I've said, I have no idea what happened in the first game where we had to fight against Sheoldred. But okay, it happened now. And yeah, let's claim our rewards. And crack some packs. 1/8 and 5 packs. So we have 7 in total. We start off adaptive, okay. We have Phyrexia in Arena. That's dope. Take it. Followed by, there's Serum Snare. Yeah, return target non-land permanent. Then we have a Malkator. Could have been a different card, just anything else, but not Malkator. We have Skrelv. I take it. Good card. We continue with Copperline Gorge. Fast lands, I always take it. Then we have Kemba, okay. Another Kemba. Okay, guys, come on. Last pack. Give me a cool mythic. And it is the Seed Core. Wow. We built a cool deck. We had a lot of great games. One very weird one, but okay. And overall, yeah, I take it. I hope you enjoyed this draft, and then I would say see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.